This team, how together are you guys? Coach had talked about even early before the season started that she felt this was a special group. Why is it special?
We're really like a family. You hear people say that all the time, but we bicker like sisters. They get on my nerves, but when it comes down to it, we do anything for each other. And it shows in the locker room. It shows when we're on the floor. No matter what, we're able to. The fact that we trust each other so much, we can hold each other accountable without people having their feelings on their sleeves. So it allows us to make each other better each and every day.
Coach was talking about you being active on the bench after you fouled out. Yeah. What kinds of things were you saying to your teammates?
I was like, we're winning this. Like, I don't care. I haven't beat UAB since I've been here. There's all this motivation. They're not going to come in our house and steal it. And I see things. Coach is focusing on the big picture, and I'm just, trying to help Karina tell her things that are open. Letting Nikhil know those free throws, that's you, and just being their motivator, just being their biggest cheerleader and supporter.
You come into this game after a big win in El Paso, where you and UTEP were number 1 and 2 in the conference going into that game. Were you worried about the emotion and intensity and being able to bounce back after that win?
I know Rhonda brought it up in shoot around, and you don't really notice things when because she's been in the game a long time, and she can see those things. And when she said it, I kind of realized it, and I realized this is a team we couldn't sleep on. So it's like we had to mentally prepare ourselves. And as you saw when we came out the first half, we weren't all mentally there, because I don't think people realize how much an emotional game can drain you and be like, oh, we got this now. So it took us a little time to pick it up, but I think we were still good.
Stupid question. You and Keena in high school, were you rivals at all? Yeah. I mean, you was 2 Mansfield teams. I didn't know if you guys were in the same.
Oh, yes. We actually used to play on a select team together, so we've been knowing each other since like the 6th, 7th grade. Okay. But Timberview, that was the game you got up for, and that was a big rival. But when it came down to it, my senior year, they were going for the 4A state championship, and we were going for the 5A, and we still rooted them on, even though, we always wanted to beat them, but they definitely were our rivals.
And what did you think of her as a competitor, and how competitive were you guys, or were you more just friends?
Oh, we knew that. We both knew that the skill level was there. I respected her as a player, and I knew her off the court, so we had that love-hate relationship. Like, girl, stop scoring on us. Like, don't do my players like that. I still love you, though. But it was definitely that love-hate relationship.
Yeah. And were you good enough friends with her that when she was considering coming back, did you say, hey, you need to come here?
Well, actually, when she went to Kansas, we didn't talk as much. But when I heard that, it was in the making, I was like, hey, it's nice down here, So we took that into consideration when we had a couple conversations.
Even though it was an exhausting game with triple overtime, but I mean, aren't these the kind of games that you live for?
Yes, this is what a basketball player loves to do. It's like I swear when I go home and take a shower, I'm gonna be knocked out. Like I'm gonna be asleep forever. But it's I'm just so happy. I forgot that we're going for so long. And even Keena, you see her bouncing around. She gonna fall out too. But this is what we love to do.
UAB hit that one shot to force one overtime. Then Keena hits the buzzer beater to force another one.
Yes.
What kinds of things are you talking about on the bench to not get too high or too low after momentum changes in the last second like that?
Well, when they did it, it's like, okay, that doesn't matter. This is a whole new game. This is 5 minutes. This is our time to do it. Now, when she hit it, it's like, we got to take this momentum and keep it going. Even though, yes, it's another 5, we had to, keep our girls going, because you could see fatigue happening, but it was not going to happen. The whole bench was into it, and we weren't losing this game.
Keena played 50 minutes, Karina 49, Akil 45. Yes. Are you worried about them having any legs left on Sunday when Marshall comes in?
Oh, mandatory cold pool tomorrow. Mandatory. I mean, like I said, this is what we live for. This is what we learn to do. We have to take care of our bodies, and they're gamers. They're going to make sure that they're ready for Marshall.